Hi guys, this is Shelly with Shelly Cooks. I'm going to show you another really quick treat that you can make for the holidays. This is going to take you like 2 minutes to pull together, 15 minutes to bake, cool, ice, easy. Okay, so this is called Skor Bars. Let's get started. I have a piece of parchment here that I've cut. I'm going to cut the four corners. I show you this all the time. We cut the four corners so that we can fit it into the pan a little bit smoother and without a whole lot hanging over. So there we go. Run my finger along the edge and side, and our pan is done. Now here in my food processor, I have just a 180 gram box of Ritz Crackers. And I'm going to put this on and pulse it. Okay, that's it. We've got that broken up. Super easy. Now we're going to put this in a bowl. And to this, we are going to add 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. And this is 300 mils. By the way, we have our oven set to 350. Our pan size is 8 by 8. I'm also going to add to this a little bit of vanilla, just to add another dimension of flavor, because there aren't a lot of ingredients to this, but it is really an incredible bar when you're finished with it. We cut it into very tiny squares, and it's a huge hit. So there we go. I'm going to add maybe a teaspoon of vanilla. This is the vanilla that I made with vanilla beans that I purchased. I have a 200 gram bag of Skor Bits. I'm going to add half of those here, maybe 3/4 of that there. And we're going to just simply stir this all together really well and then put it in our 8 by 8 pan. Let's make sure that we get it mixed up really, really well. Like I said, beginning to end, these squares should take you maybe 5 minutes. Okay. There we go. That's perfect. So now I'm just going to put it in our pan. Spread this out evenly. There we go. Make sure you pat it down once you have it spread out so that the squares at the base is nice and firm. This really will be the simplest treat you'll make this Christmas, and I promise you it will be a huge hit. Okay, just give me 1 second here. I'm going to grab a spatula, non-stick. Let me get all of these goodies out of here as well. Every last bit. There we go. And press this in really, really, really well. Make sure we have a good base. And that's it. I'm going to pop this in the oven at 350, and once it cools, I'll ice it, and we'll put the remainder of these Skor Bits on top of it. We'll see you back here. Okay, guys, our Skor Bars have cooled completely, and now I'm just going to put a bit of icing on them. Now, what I have here is a cream cheese icing that I made the other day for a carrot cake, but normally I would use this. So feel free to buy it, or if you prefer to make it, it's up to you completely. But if you want to keep it nice and simple, buy just a cream cheese icing that's very inexpensive if you wanted to make a quick dessert. So I'm just going to top this up real quick with my offset spatula. I'm not big on a lot of icing, and I don't think most of my family is actually. So I'm just going to not do a super thick layer. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm going to take the rest of these scores. We used about 3/4 of the bag in the squares. Whoopsie. And just sprinkle it generously on top. Okay, make it look really pretty. That's it. Okay, how simple was that? So I actually am just going to try one just so to make sure that they're all right before you try them, of course. Sound like my mother now. Okay, here we go. As always, the first one is the most difficult one to get out. Pull this whole thing out and move this to the side. And let's try it. Oh. That is really good. You would never know that you're eating Ritz Crackers. This is really good. So, thanks so much for joining me, and I'll post the recipe below. Take a second to give us a like and subscribe. Bye-bye.